Another hot update dropped. It is so sad, so sad. So a man was said to have been given what they call power of attorney. This man is Mohbad's father's so-called brother. They said he is representing Mohbad's father. He lives in the United States for reasons that we do not know anything about. It seems the man has never, ever met with Mohbad. Neither do any of Mohbad's family, I mean Mohbad's sibling, know this man. But somehow they said this is Mohbad's brother, father's brother, and this man used to be on Justice for Mohbad. In fact, it will shock you. This man used to be on Justice for Mohbad. He used to be on every aspect of Justice for Mohbad. He speaks when Mohbad's father is speaking, and a lot of people had respected him. But somehow, people realized that Justice for Mohbad wasn't moving forward. It seems there is a grand conspiracy. Why? To what end? Why? To what end? What is the exact thing? Why? To what end, I ask? To what end? How come information gets leaked here and there? Why is it that people kind of get confused? Are these people working towards justice or they are anti-justice? But because they said it's Mohbad's father's brother and, people kept quiet. But suddenly, we started seeing some strange event and occurrence, some strange happenings. In fact, right now, certain people are discrediting Mohbad's father. They are discrediting him. They said, oh man, you are just a skit maker. You are just a content creator now. You just want us to keep donating money to your so-called seeking for justice. And there is nothing that you are really doing to get justice. They linked the lawyer in the UK together with this man in the US, the so-called Mohbad's brother, and a lot of things. But something strange happened. So strange that one of Mohbad's father's supporter, and of course, someone who has been on Justice for Mohbad, had to say, look, enough is enough. We don't want this lawyer again, and this other man must go. We must put an end to this shenanigan. Enough is enough. And then certain things started tumbling out. Certain things started tumbling out. I want you to pay attention to this one because you will be amazed. You'll be shocked at some strange updates that dropped on our desk not so long ago. It will trouble you. It will trouble you, and you will wonder, why did Justice for Mohbad become like a political thing? Something to drag, something to push and press. Why is this conspiracy over the demise of a young chap? What exactly is this thing? Why is it so complex? Like and share, tap on the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell. Let's get right into it.
This man, àwọn gangan ni wọ́n wá justice. Mo dẹ̀ máa ń sọ kíní kan pé possibility wà 100% assurance kó má sí ọwọ́ alágbára ayé kankan nínú kéèsì Mohbad yìí. Kó má sí anybody, kó má tẹ̀ sí nǹkan tó ti ẹ̀jọ́ mọ́ alágbára ayé nínú kéèsì Mohbad yìí. Kó jẹ́ man yìí ni. Now, who is Múyìwá? Báwo ni Múyìwá ṣe jẹ́ sí bàbá? Kán kúkú sọ tòótọ́. Torí èèyàn ò lè jẹ́ family kó dẹ̀ máa ba justice fún family ẹ̀ jẹ́. Wait. Yes, I'm coming. Kó dẹ̀ máa ba family, kó dẹ̀ máa ba justice fún family ẹ̀ jẹ́. Now, ọ̀rọ̀ anything tó bá ti pàtẹ́ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ owó ibẹ̀ náà ti máa rí màá nìyí. Ní rí níbi tó jẹ́ pé a ti máa rí solution. This same man nìyí náà ló jẹ́ pé everywhere tí wọ́n bá ti ń ṣe nǹkan àwọn náà máa ń block ẹ̀ to the extent pé ọjọ́ tí go and return it back is not macaroni.
mo gọ sí wọn lọ́wọ́ torí ìṣekúṣe tó ń ṣe ìjẹkújẹ àti ìwà olè tí wọ́n ń wù ló fà á tó bàbá fi di ọ̀dẹ̀ ni bàbá, ó di ọ̀dẹ̀ ni ó mọ nǹkan tó lọ gbogbo ẹ̀ pátápátá ló yẹ owó yẹn gangan owó tó ń jẹ́ ní public yẹn ló mú wọn sá kúrò lọ Bẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀tẹ̀ wọ́n sá kúrò lọ Oríyọmí and some of you are still giving them the money ẹlẹ́yìn ṣe kan gidi ẹni ọmọ ẹ kú ọmọ òṣì ìsín ẹ̀yàn okay don't be wise.
nígbà mo ti mọ̀ pé gbogbo àwọn tó ń sọ pé wọ́n ń tírẹ́tì mi ọwọ́ mú yìí wà bẹ́ẹ̀ because mo rí anti-justice leave me alone because mo ní evidence kan lọ́wọ́ tó jẹ́ pé nígbà tí àwọn anti-justice ní ṣe tó ń ṣe kọ́ papọ̀ kọ́ọ̀lù Múyìwá yìí ó wà ń bẹ̀ ó wà lórí kọ́ọ̀ yẹn ibẹ̀ ni mo ti mọ̀ wípé mo sẹ́ndì ẹ̀ sí nígbà àdá fún yín nígbà yẹn mọ̀ pé ó ń ṣe wá kàbíkàbí tá a bá dẹ̀ ti lọ sí tá a bá ti sọ́ mi báyìí tá a bá máa gbé padà lọ sí pílátífọ̀mù míì wọ́n máa sọ pé káwọn àdáwà ló pé ẹ̀gbọ́n bàbá ni ẹ fi ilẹ̀ ẹ̀gbọ́n bàbá ni now nígbà tó ń sọ pé no to Òdùmọ̀ṣù kí ni nǹkan tó Òdùmọ̀ṣù ṣe wọ́n ní Òdùmọ̀ṣù wọ́n ní ó link out to secret nǹkan tó wà nínú justice tí ò bá nídìí obìnrin ò kì í jẹ́ Kúmọ́lú ẹ má gbàgbé pé lọ́ọ̀yà ní Òdùmọ̀ṣù iṣẹ́ tí wọ́n bá dẹ̀ rán Òdùmọ̀ṣù ló máa jẹ́ iṣẹ́ tí wọ́n bá rán Òdùmọ̀ṣù òun ló máa jẹ́ ẹ wo lọ́ọ̀yà àkọ́kọ́ yẹn Mr. Lati ẹ wo CTC Wùmí ẹ wo bí mà nìyẹn ti káńkọ Wùmí ẹ wo
kò yẹ kẹ́ fi guys bá Mohbad ó yẹ kẹ́ jẹyà ni o bá Mohbad ó yẹ kẹ́ jìyà ó yẹ kọ́ nù yín nàkúnà ni o bá Mohbad ó yẹ kẹ́ jìyà ni o Múyìwá tẹ kó public lọ báyìí ó yẹ kẹ́ jìyà ni o kò yẹ kẹ́ máa gbádùn níbikíbi tẹ́ bá wà o bá Mohbad ok má wọrí à ń bọ̀ fún ẹ.
Mariano ẹni tí ìjọba fọ́n sínú fèrè ni fèrè máa fọ́n jáde bàbá Mohbad ló ń darí nǹkan tí Múyìwá ṣe.
20 years.
Why are you blaming Múyìwá?
Mohbad ọmọ 26 years. náà èmi ń bèrè bẹ́ẹ̀ torí kò tí ì yé mi láti bí ọjọ́ bíi mélòó kan tí mo ti ń bèrè pé ta ni Múyìwá ipasẹ̀ ta ni Múyìwá gbà wá sínú justice ta ló mú Múyìwá wá tá a bá ti mọ everything nípa ẹ̀ wà láìtàláì kéèsì máa solve.
Bosman náà tẹ wàá bìbà.
Yes because bí Múyìwá ṣe wà yẹn kò wá fún true justice ẹ wo nǹkan tí Yomi ń ṣe bọ̀dá Láti.
and Baba will never let Múyìwá go. Baba will never let Múyìwá go.
ṣé mo pé kámẹ́rà yẹn ni Yomi ò ní ìwọ tẹ kárí tí Múyìwá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní dà ìbá ìtẹ̀sẹ̀ wa sani ká máa lọ sí di DNA sani ká lọ máa pariwo DNA.
No, sir, ní evidence yẹn lọ́wọ́.
You all will be saying Baba Mohbad is just there. There are so many voices. You listen to so many voices.
Calm down.
Not only many voices.
Andy, Mr. Freeman, let me tell you for free.
Good afternoon and good evening, everybody.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. You need to work on your justice for Mohbad because of your followers.
Tí wọ́n ti ta sílẹ̀, tí wọ́n ti gbé 6 feet, kí wọ́n tó exhume ẹ̀jẹ̀ yẹ anybody tó bá ń ṣe kébékébé nínú justice for Mohbad, ẹ̀jẹ̀ Mohbad máa ti kébékébé ni. And we shouldn't deceive ourselves. Ẹ má kà pọ̀rọ̀ fúnra wa. Sherry, there is a video of 120 minutes or 137 minutes. Tí Bukky ti ṣe last year. She described this Aloba's family. It's a pity that we are still seeking for justice after 16 months and there's no single achievement. Ẹgbọ́n nǹkan tí Petkej tó sọ, ó ní àwọn làwọn decide for the real legal team. Shall understand? Ẹ jẹ́ ká wò ó láti jọ́ tí ṣẹ́rí Ọlọ́run ti fi aṣebi wọn nínú justice for long time, but we put sentiment and emotion to it. Shall understand? I'm not going to speak about Guresi for now at all because the man is not well.
Sorry, Mr. Andy. I'm still here.
Yeah, I know that you are there.
I did not say we decide. I say we are the brain behind the success. And I said we are the one that think deep. We are the thinkers. We are the one giving ideas. This. What about this? What about that? What about if you do this? How will it be? We are the one bringing ideas. I'm not saying we decide. Who are we to decide?
súnmọ́ òun ò tiẹ̀ mọ àwọn tó fẹ́ òun ò mọ àwọn tí ò fẹ́ òun. You understand? Sherry, nǹkan tèmi máa sọ lélẹ̀, let's just put the past behind everybody now. She understand? What I'm going to say right now, what Yomi is doing, Shembo, let's follow Yomi. Tí a bá fẹ́ fi the remaining time ká fi ṣòfò. Let's follow Yomi. Yomi, we made a mistake. It's not perfect. And please, those of you that you are still close to Joseph Aloba, let him work with Yomi Fabiyi. Nǹkan tèmi máa sọ nìyẹn, because èmi ò fẹ́ dá sí gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ wàhálà wọn ẹ̀. Ṣe understand tí wọ́n ń sọ gbogbo ẹ̀ náà ni mo mọ̀, because mo ṣì láwọn ọ̀rẹ́ nínú wọn tó jẹ́ pé tí wọ́n bá sọ gbogbo ẹ̀, they will still come back to me and di nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lélẹ̀, but it's not about me. Way forward, how to get justice. Kó má dàbí pé 16 months láti waste. We are starting another year, 2025. Shall understand? Let's try and do something with Yomi Fabiyi with the petition. Kí ni reason tí ọlọ́pàá ò fi take action lórí that 3 seconds video tí Yomi ní lọ́wọ́? Ẹ jẹ́ ká béèrè lọ́wọ́ kí ni bàbá Mohbad fúnra ẹ̀ gangan kí ló fi ń sọ pé àdúrà kò sí nǹkan tó kan bàbá Mohbad pé àdúrà àbí Dàmọ́lá. Ó yẹ kí bàbá Mohbad kó wà concern nínú that video. Ibẹ̀ ni ó yẹ kí bàbá Mohbad focus lé àti àwọn tó ń tì lẹ́yìn. This is true to Belele. Ṣé understand? Kí ni ìdí tí bàbá Mohbad ò pariwo fún aráyé nígbà tí ó lọ sí slaver bed pé ẹ gbà mí nǹkan tí ọlọ́pàá sọ lélẹ̀? Ọlọ́pàá sọ pé òun ò ní interest nínú fídíò yẹn. Ẹ jẹ́ kí bàbá Mohbad pariwo fáráyé. Because at this stage, for now, that is the only evidence that we have right now. And this little 3 seconds video can lead us to success in justice for Mohbad. I mute my mic.
Fún ọjọ́ iwájú àwọn ọmọ ẹ tó o bá lọ tó o bá ní kò fún ẹ if you coming back to you gbogbo kìíní máa padà wá bá wa ẹ jẹ́ ká rò ó ọ̀rọ̀ àìsàn wẹ́dọ̀ ọ̀pọ̀ tí mo bá
Hey.
Uncle Lati, good evening. This is Anne Asoko. AEA is they're just my initial. Yeah, they're my initial. I'm fine. Good evening, sir.
Be shouting when you're screaming your name since all these days.
No, I wrote hi in the comment section, but because I use my initials, you couldn't. I'm the one.
All right.
Yes, sir.
All right. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
How do we get to here?
Okay.
How do we get here?
Wow. Okay, it's a long one, but let me just start by trying to answer questions. Yeah, so that would help. So, talking about me, calling Bayo, cussing him out. What happened? The first thing that happened is Uncle Olorebi, Critical Thinkers is a group. Everything Petket has said about Critical Thinkers is true. With time, I would divulge how much involved I was in Critical Thinkers. In fairness, it wasn't a gossip chat. It was more of a group of people. I got invited, Petket invited every one of us, and we always brainstorm. I was always the one who reaches out to Dumosu, to whatever ideas we have. I also used to join the meeting with Mr. Muyiwa. York Daddy, Bayo was on the call, and we'd brainstorm. I'll talk about Muyiwa in detail later. Right, but let me focus on this issue first. So, on the group, first there was this Arifa issue that was going on. It was getting nasty and all of that. Uncle Lorebi, I don't know how much you know me, but people who know me on TikTok, I stay away from fracas. If you talk about brainstorming, I'm there. If you come for me, then I'll come for you. If it's fracas, I might just laugh in the comment section and move my way. So the Arifa thing was hitting up on the Critical Thinkers. I noticed Queen of Energy, she wasn't really talking, and I was like, okay. Anyway, when I got to find out what was happening, I just didn't want to get involved because I know Arifa before all of this. I started Justice when, what is his name, AJ. That's since September. That's when we started Justice. I knew when Arifa formed this platform and all of that, so I didn't want to be a part of it. So, quickly move from that. The critical thinkers that we used to brainstorm, write ideas, we started dividing, some people respond, some people not respond. That was how the drama was going on. It got to the last bit that broke the camel's back was the Karimos issue. And I said, and I stand by what I said, I don't want to be a part of it because I feel like this is a homicide case. Whatever Karimo has to say is good to listen to her. Maybe she'll make sense. At first, I was like, that girl, what she's done is not nice. But when she was coming out and trying to say she had points, I was asking her questions. I remember asking her question on one person's platform. I don't remember. Most of you remember I was the first person that asked her one question she couldn't answer. But she now started coming out and trying. I thought, okay, you know what? Maybe she has something. We don't know where the Q will come out from this case. So that was where I started having problem with York Daddy and Bayo. Third reason why I had a problem with them was because I went on Papa Rhino's platform. Uncle Lati, if you need the evidence, I'll show it to you.
Pet Cage, don't go, Pet Cage, come back, please.
So I can show you the camera, my camera on, and you see it. So I went to Papa Rhino's platform, and Lady Aniki Shaya, and I think Auntie Avery said, "Oh, Anne, welcome back," and wrote Ilea Turao. I'm not Yoruba, Uncle Lati. I don't know what it means, right?
Ilea Turao.
Yeah.
Have you know the meaning of? Do you know the meaning now? Maybe somebody has translated it.
They said it means welcome back home.
Yeah, Ilea Turao.
Yes, that's what they told me. But like that, it means that in a sarcastic way. Yeah. That's what I was told. So I read it. This was around 2, 3 in the morning. I was like, I said, you're kidding. You guys are having a laugh, yeah? I just left it there. Now, Uncle Lati, may I say this? Before this time, we've been having spats with Bayo on the group because every time he's always like, Muyiwa. And most times I'll be on the group call, me, Bayo, even this York and other people, which I wouldn't mention for confidence. Leave them. I don't want to mention their name. But other ladies will be on the call. And literally, it's like loggerheads with Muyiwa. Muyiwa would say something in the public. Oh, yes, we're going to do that. You come on the group. Let them confirm on this call how many times I would be hitting on Muyiwa. Sir, you said we're going to do this. I give a perfect example. Forensics, phone forensics. Oh, we'll do it. Oh, yes. And I will have to I'll even say, okay, let's set timers. But every time we have an issue every time we're having issues where we're trying to blame Muyiwa, something, Bayo takes the offense. Well, obviously, maybe he's akin to him, is maybe close to him, or is his person. Maybe the same way I would do for Odumosu, no problem. But what led to this issue that day was because I didn't want to take a side with the Karimo thing. And then Tenyo Mologo's platform, he had gone and said something. They were going to eat him up that day. They were saying, oh, everything, the Yomi story. Bayo, why did you say that? Bayo was coming to quote that, oh, Yomi, come and tell the whole world. And when I heard it, I went on there and I said, please, you guys, forgive Bayo. He's not the legal team. He's not a lawyer. So he cannot be speaking as a lawyer. In summary, I even apologized to them on his behalf. I said, I apologize to every one of you on his behalf. Karima was on that platform. Ebony was on that platform. Long story short, I left. I thought, okay, everything was peaceful. Now, fast forward 2 weeks later, this group, because of all some people are, don't want to be part of fracas. Well, on this side, the other person's on the other side. Okay. So there's a divide in the group chat, Critical Thinkers group, WhatsApp group chat. Okay. So one of the days they had a call, and this issue of I spoke on Tenyo Mologo's platform was brought up. And I said, what did I say? I said, okay, get the record and listen to it. I was just saying, you're not a lawyer. Odumosu is the person's name that is mentioned, and you let them defend themselves. You don't need to speak for them. Let them speak for themselves. I thought that was done. I didn't know I was wrong. Right. So the next time, Petked now said on the group chats, this is weeks later, I'm just trying to, so I don't take all the time. He said, oh, he wanted to do a group call. I responded my own comment, not to Bayo, not even to Petked, just a group chat comment. And I said,
general chat.
Yes. I said, I can't be asked, Uncle Latis is my word. I can't be asked ARSED with any stupid call. Queen of Energy just put a laugh sign on it. I think around 4, 5, because by this time, every time there's a call, there's this, oh, is the Arifa, is the Karima thing, and I was like, you know what? I don't want to deal with that. I'd even posted something on the group chat, and I said, it's only a fool that inherits other people's enemies. All of them saw it. I have the screenshot here, Uncle Lati. I can send it to you on WhatsApp. You see everything I'm saying. So I posted that. Queen made put an emoji of laughter on it. This is around 4, 5 in the evening. I think around 7 or 8, a call comes in. Okay, Petcat says, "Oh, sorry, Anne, I'm going to have a call. Something you posted or you wrote, buyer's not happy with it, yada, yada, yada." I went and I deleted it. When the call was going on between me and Bayo, Petcat, in fairness, what he said is true. He gave me time to explain, and also Bayo to explain. Now, when Bayo was explaining, when he now started making reference to the chat that Petcat was offended with it, and then made reference to the fact that, the 10-year more logo thing, in fairness, I was wound up. His part, me, I was saying my own like that. Then he now said that me, I don't work. I said, I have at least 14 years experience in HR. So you'd be joking to say, I'm living on benefit. You tell you my house, you're having a spat. Everybody's just going, wah, 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 wah. The next thing, what came about this issue of child or wife? First things first, Uncle Lati, I don't know Bayo's job. I don't know whether he's a security officer. I don't know. I had got to hear it when he was saying it yesterday. I don't know his job. The wife about making hair. He has mentioned it on the group that his wife makes hair. That's all I got to know. So in the spat, I said, "Oh yeah, you're talking about your wife makes some. You're always working," because he's always complaining. He's working, always on shift. I said, "You're always working. You don't have time. You're a lapdog. Lapdog for who you are. You are lapdog for York Daddy." Because before now, there has been a fight on this same group chat with Package, Bayo, and York Daddy. What was the issue? Bayo went and told something to York Daddy against that Package said when he didn't say it. Getting disability benefit or mental health benefit.
Disability allowance.
No, Uncle Achi doesn't know the full name, so he couldn't call DLA. He couldn't say disability living allowance, which is DLA. He couldn't say that. Right. The more the fight went on, he now mentioned, "Oh, you're collecting benefit," and I said, "It's you and your generations that are disabled. I'm not," because he didn't mention. If he said Danny, I wouldn't be upset. He was saying me. So I said, "I'm not disabled. It's you and your generations that are disabled, not me." That's what I said. Then he now said, "You are going to die." We repeated the same thing. I said, "It's you that's going to die and your generation." And I said, "That your handicapped daughter is going to die." I said, "Yours." Now, I don't know about his wife being pregnant. I've not seen Bayo's wife's picture. I don't know whether she has a flat chest or flat breast. Now, what is truthful is that me and him had a spat. Was it nice that, okay, he called my daughter handicap? I called said him and his generations are going to die. It's him and his generations are disabled. And when he said my daughter would die, I repeated the same. Okay, the spat. It's not right. But at the end of the day, it was beyond repairing. If I'm telling a lie. I came out, I never mentioned Bayo's name. I said somebody called my daughter a handicap. And that is why I'm explaining the autism. I explained what happened, how my daughter had the diagnosis, why I had to resign from a job in Dubai, and why I am doing this for my daughter. There was no cussing, nothing of that sort. That's
no derogatory comments.
Nothing.
No
if anybody was on that live, please confirm. Leave Lagata. Anybody who was there, because they don't say he's biased. Anybody who was listening that day, please confirm. Sal's daughter, I remember, came there and even said her daughter, or confirmed later that her daughter was autistic. Some other woman came and said, and it was a successful show. Thanks to Lagata, he brought people, and D brought people, and it was a successful show. That was when now Bayo mentioned my name. And he was like, "Oh, yeah." And the story that they came up with the York was that, I had said that I had seen the autopsy results. And that was not true. I'm close to Barrister Dumosu. Yes, Uncle Lati, I don't have to tell a lie. You know me, I wouldn't. So when they were saying these things, knowing fully well that we used to have brainstorm, Uncle Lati, not once, not twice, not 3, not 4, not 5 times. We used to have consistent brainstorming with Dumosu. Then Bayo, your call of them critical thinkers, sometimes I will be on this phone, tell Barrister Dumosu, "Sir, please, this is critical thinkers, and to introduce them, please, we want to ask you a question." We will ask you, we will share ideas, we will brainstorm with him. Every time, Uncle Lati, every time Mr. Muyiwa says, "I speak to my legal team," the legal team he speaks to is Barrister Dumosu. No lies on that. If you doubt me, I give you proofs. I joined this case September, as I said. Now, Andy, you're on this call, on this platform. Long time. I remember the first time I ever spoke to Barrister Dumosu Gurexi was when I was trying to find out about this case. Okay, what's happening? You guys get the certificate, yada, yada, yada. And Andy used to talk to this same, the Muyiwa them. And, I could see the patterns. I was like, okay. When Andy left, I was thinking, Andy, you're biased. Oh, you're bitter because you left. Yada, yada, yada. But when I started working closely with him, I could see the signs. He will come to a platform. Oh, yes, we're going to do it. Yes. I speak to legal team. And he stops right there. When we have the group call, that is when we'll be brainstorming. Uncle Muyiwa, why have you not done this? You said you're going to do this. We will be brainstorming, jamming, asking him questions to the point I have to say, okay, you know what, sir? This is what you should do. Why don't we give us the mission plan? Okay, go and ask your legal team. Go and ask if it's possible. We will come back to you next week. Will you have the answer ready? That is how it's been.